Introducing you Thop life model. So let us start with a small story. There was a girl who was born in 2002 without thinking much about her life. She is now almost at 21, and broadly, she have observed there are two phases in all our lives. Phase 1 Phase 1 is from 21 to 60 years, where we have to take care of the career, family, friends, passion, and company. And phase 2 is from 60 years and above, where people usually retire and stay back at home, or they'll involve in philanthropy. Oh God, she was so confused. She froze for a minute and she felt that her life is not going to be that exciting if she is going to follow the same.
Oh God, this girl is so sad to look at the many hiccups with this current life model. Like people are always stuck in money cycle and works hard whole life to come out of it, but never comes out of it. And there are many issues in relationships as well, in her families, neighborhoods, and relatives. So she has also seen parents are not having enough time to spend with the children. So and there are many health issues people are going through, and she felt like, is there any meaning for this life? She started questioning and she felt lost. And what did she do? Yes, she approached few of the mentors and her friends to think on whether there is anything other way than this to think about life. And you know what happened? They started reimagining the whole way life has been designed. They questioned the way it is designed. Is it designed in a particular way, or we just following a blind path? Our ancestor lives used to be so good. Then why are we lost? They started questioning everything and had put together something incredible. Here you go.
They have reimagined the whole life and came up with top life model instead of usual life model with two boring phases. So they have divided the whole life into four interesting phases and correlated them with four fundamental elements of nature: fire, water, tufan, and earth. Why did they say that? Why it is interesting? Let's get into it.
So now first to start with the fire phase. 17 to 31 years. Usually we start our careers at 17 years. We start thinking about our careers and goals at 25 usually. But why not at 17 and start working since then? If the whole world is going through a tough money cycle, you should be burning with your inner fire to discover yourself and to know who you are, and what your strengths are, what you can achieve, and keep on hustling towards learning new skills and keep on working towards becoming financially independent such that you can come out of that money cycle and experience the world beyond. This is a hustling phase of you, the relentless phase of you, and that's the reason to be named as fire phase. Yes, you should be on fire always. You should burn brighter every single second to become financially independent. This opens up limitless possibilities for you. And in this AI revolution, as our Raghu Buddy has told, it's easy to become financially independent. Balancing this without traditionally waiting until our 30s for settling in our life and then getting married. That's a late marriage, right? We will actually develop a marriage mindset, just like our Abhi told, to really understand what marriage is and how to develop that marriage mindset, which is equally important as our career, and get married in this phase by being in the path of financial independence.
So now we have become financially independent. Then what would be your next priority? Yes, family. We all love to be with our spouse and kids, but are we having enough time to show our love on them? Are we really creating stronger relationships every day? No. This is the reason why there is a lot of dissatisfaction in most of the relations. In this phase, we will be fully concentrating on how we can blend along with our family and become adaptable just like water to foster our relations and raise free thinking children. And as you raise them, your kids 3 to 17 years would be so amazing as they will be under your water.
And now moving on to Tufan phase. We have become financially independent. We have raised our children well. Then what? We have to do something in our lives, right? So we all do have many passions. We all have bigger dreams. Now it's time to go after them. Who said you should not start a company or stop learning when you turn 45? You should keep on your learning hat and keep working towards your bigger goals and passions. You can use this phase to experience and energy to go after your goals or becoming a CEO by climbing up the corporate ladder, or go on creating your own company, or take on bigger problems of the world and try solving them. Go for it. Since you are free from money cycle and family tensions, you will do it. You are a tufan now and you have no limits.
So your financial independence is taken care, your family is taken care, your goals are taken care. So what's next? Then finally comes our Earth phase, which is from 59 years and above. So this is the phase of your choice. You have now achieved all your bigger dreams. Now you may wish to give back to the society by becoming a leader with power, or you can create communities and do greater good for the society, or you can go for philanthropy, or you can even go to Himalayas to start your renunciation journey.
Isn't this interesting to see how we can keep manifesting our different phases of life by bringing out the power of natural elements from within? We all know the stories of Ramayana and Mahabharata, right? Where they all went out of the kingdom into forest for 14 years. Have you ever thought why that 14 number has been so magical in our scriptures? Why is that? And we found something interesting in our research. It is told that if you give 14 years to anything, you will be a different version of you. You can actually reconstruct yourself. Maybe that 14 number has that magic. And that is why we have divided our life into different phases, each with 14 years of duration, where you are given the freedom and flexibility to completely reconstruct your life and live many lives within your single life. And most of you know, might know, right? In our Indian scriptures as well, they have something called a categorization of life in the name of ashramas. You might have heard brahmacharya, grihasthashrama, vanaprastha and sannyasashrama. So we are loosely based on that, where an individual should go through each phase to completely know who he is. Maybe with this Thop life model, we can create a better humanity altogether by applying our old spiritual knowledge to the present generation with its updated needs.
We feel this is our gift to the world. We feel we need a change in the way we live our life. We shall we feel we shall realize the meaning of life. Due to this phasing method, one will get space and time for each thing in his life to experience and go through. Or else we would be so worried to have everything now, and in rush we may miss the magic of life. We feel life is simple. It is as simple as you make it. Given you are thinking on how to create excitement for each and every second in your life. Well, that's all the quest of that young girl with her friends have resulted in. And now she has a life model which is making her very excited to live her life. Not by not just being dead, but just by being alive each moment. Finally, it's your life. Thank you. Signing off DC and VVK. Let's make our move.